Hello everybody, welcome back to the shop. Yeah, we're back on Thunderchief Get Building Action. I got a bunch of glass cut today and we were basically ready to start jamming again tomorrow. But I got to get this set of gear doors laid up tonight so we can stay even with gear doors and wings. See what I mean? But I see this primer, this epoxy primer. I couldn't do this using urethane. I could not spray that and let it sit for a week. It just don't shrink. I love this stuff. But what I gotta do now is mark on this primer where my parts are so they don't get so hard to see. And I want to put my glass in the right spot, so after you get 2 or 3 layers of glass on it, you can't see it no more, and just makes it easier, baby. Oh, guess what? We flew the hot rod today. Oh, it didn't have such a good outcome. It did alright. That thing was a missile, man. That thing was fast. I had Wes on a video camera, and he thinks he's got some, and I haven't watched it yet. But I was set the CG pretty much where the plan set called for, you know. Right on the money. And man, it was nose heavy. It kept wanting to come down. And I put full up trim in it, and it still wanted to come down. And so I thought, well, I'm going to bring it in, and I put it around, and it started coming off the throttle. As soon as I started coming off the throttle in the turn, it snapped. And I think it was because as I was feeding that up trim in it, it made me have too much elevator. And snapped that bad boy, and it just cartwheeled. It snapped, and it was kind of spinning down, and I let go of the sticks, and it stopped, and I waited just a second, and then I pulled up, and vroom, boy, I had it. And it was just a couple feet off the ground, and then it snapped again. Just destroyed it. Oh well, at least it wasn't one of my expensive jets. Oh, but Wes thought he got some of it on video. That thing was a missile. I think what the deal was is that 5-cell pack. I think a 4-cell pack it would have been fine. But I didn't have a 4-cell. You know, it would have been a lot lighter. Not near the wing loading. And so I might have to get me another one. We'll see how Malcolm's does. Malcolm ordered one. But now I know to back that CG up just a bit, man. Then it'll do a lot better. But I put it right where the plan's called for, you know. Oh well, you win some, you lose some. A wise man once told me in California, and when his twin engine F-105 Phantom bit to dust, he said, oh shoot, I was going to put a layer over the whole thing. He says, that must be why the highs are so high, because the lows are so low. I felt so bad for that guy. He's a good guy too. I really like you. The highs are so high because the lows are so low. But it wasn't bad. I took it like a man. It was really. I'll tell you what though, I took that thing off and it was a missile. I slowed it down to half throttle. That thing was still just blazing, man. I took it down to quarter throttle. That thing was still going 100 mile an hour, man. Wes was trying to video it. I haven't looked at the tape yet. I'll look at it after I get this video loaded, get this gear doors loaded up. If it came out worth a darn, I'll post it up tonight. Because you know, I post the good, the bad, the ugly. Gotta be fair. Can't just post the good stuff. I think it was fast though, man. I gotta get another one of them. Oh, that was a good looking jet too. You know, but I was watching on YouTube and I seen a couple of them things snap like that. And I bet you it's because of the CGs they have on the plans. It just needs to be backed up a tad bit. No, a 4-cell pack would probably just be perfect. Just perfect. And not have to put that lead in the back. And with that ARC motor, it's still going to be ballistic. 5-cell. That thing was fast, man. You should have seen it. That thing was screaming, man. Whee! Then we got Wes up in his, and Wes did great with his Zaboo. It came on, it's pretty cold out there today. But we had to get Wes up in the air after his 25-year missing in action. He was happy. Hey, you guys want to know something? How much time we got left? 2 minutes. We got time. I got my rubber gloves on. I don't want to pick it up. My cousin Lewis, you know, the guy they gave that simulator to, all that. Well, he was up when he first came over. He took a picture of my F-14 with his phone, you know. He sent it to his buddy that he works with. I believe he said he worked with him out at Cessna. He goes, man, I used to work on that jet. He goes, you know what? I might still have a couple stickers. Check it out. That's a sticker. I had to pick it up with a paper towel. I don't want to get it messing up. But he was actually a mechanic on that jet. On that original one. He goes, he knew he was in the Navy or the Air Force, Navy, and he knew he'd like to see that Tomcat, so he gave me that sticker. Oh, that was cool. Oh, Louis' a good guy, man. I like him. Louis always have. Y'all see more of him, I'm sure. I gave him his flight simulator. He went home running, giggling like a little girl. Oh, he got a kick out of the Jets last weekend, Sunday. He got a kick out of that. He said, man, Bob, when them things were coming in on them low passes, he said it was just intense. He loved it. You can just feel them things go by, you know. Especially when they got them big old turbines in them. How many layers is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4 layers. I had 4 layers on my other ones. The ones I just laid up, and they was